Hi, I'm Melanie from Sweet Spot Yoga. Today we're going to go through 3 variations to do a pose called side plank, Vasistasana. Excellent pose. Wonderful for strengthening the whole body, working on balance, and bringing some focus and clarity to our brains. Especially great for menopause. Our first variation is going to come from a seat. We don't need any props here, but if you've got sensitive elbow, you might want to put a blanket down on the mat. We'll let ourselves down onto the forearm, stacking shoulder over your elbow. Extend one leg long. You'll be resting on the inner sole of the foot and just open up the fold of the low leg. We're on our side here. Avoid dumping into the shoulder, lift up out of the shoulder. Our goal is to lift here. Press all points of contact into the ground. Press and lift. Any amount is good. Just get some air underneath your hip here. Quick exhale to find your core muscles. There they are. Flatten into the hand. Even out the weight between the legs, so the inner foot and the shin. On your exhale, feel the wiggles. Let yourself down, nice and slow. Ease over to the side. Just stretch out your muscles. So these obliques are getting some work. Our transverse abdominis, our deep core muscles are holding the bridge that we're creating. We gave ourselves some support with the low leg. And now we'll work up to another variation. I'm going to switch sides each time just to keep myself even and strengthening on both sides. Again, come down to the forearm from a side seat, stack shoulder over elbow. This time we'll extend the low leg, shift around so you're on your side, kind of like you're hanging out, ready for a picnic. Take the top leg, pull the ankle to a comfortable position. So this is a bit of a hip stretch. Rock your knee up. It's okay if it's slightly off center from the ankle. Most of our weight will be in the forearm and the leg down at the bottom of the mat. Extend that leg, make sure you're on the mat so the outer edge of your foot is comfortable. Press into all points of contact here. Our foot, our low foot, our wrist, and our elbow. Reach high. Feel what is warm here. Feel where you're getting sensation. Long line between the sole of the foot and the crown of the head. Neck is soft. You don't need to look up. One more breath in. And exhale, lower the hip. Take your time unwinding, extending the top leg long, lifting up and over. Stretching out what we just contracted. Our next variation is going to be with, switching sides once again. With the forearm, this time we will take away the support from the center. So build up to this variation. Forearm on the ground, shoulder stacked over elbow. Extend both legs long. Your top leg is going to be in front on the inner edge, and your low leg will be on the outer edge. So here we've got this long extension, a long expansion of body that we're going to lift with these muscles that are in the center of our body, using the pressure, using our press points of elbow, forearm, wrist, and the bottoms of our feet, these side edges of our feet. Use your hand to get started. Quick exhale to find your core muscles bracing the bridge. Lift your hips up like you've got a ribbon coming out of the side of your hip. Find your balance here. This is quite a bit more work for your body. Feel your obliques fire. You may not feel the transverse abdominis, but they are at work. And on your exhale, lower back down. Again, your side stretch, releasing the arm, the legs, the hip, the neck, and the back. You may have noticed that last variation is quite a bit more challenging. So let's switch it up. We'll come off of the forearms. This time we'll come from plank pose. Arms underneath you, wrists underneath shoulders. Extend one foot out at a time. Find your core muscles, reaching long through the heels and the crown of the head. So we'll pivot on the toes so that we're in the same foot setup as before. Our hips are already lifted, so we've done the hard part. Press the ground away, reach through the fingers at the top. Press through all 5 fingers down below. Let your neck be in line with your spine. We're working up to this. Squeeze your low glute and press your hips just a millimeter forward. Really anchoring through the center body here. On your inhale, lift a hair higher, and exhale, low down. I like to release my knee and come down or return to plank from here. Lift up and over. Let's do that one more time on the other side, and we'll go through plank to come out of it. So coming back to plank as a starting point. Pivot the heels over, simultaneously lifting fingers. Whole arms are extending away from each other. You may notice you're stronger on one side, and that's a fact. Maybe roll the wrist, distract yourself a bit. You're still holding this beautiful line, extended horizontally, extended vertically. On your exhale, begin to pivot your heels back up, swing your hand back into position for plank. Knees drop down, hips go back, untuck your toes, release into child's pose. Now we've been on our wrists here, so lifting the backs of your wrists up to stretch the opposite direction and maybe sliding your hips side to side. Release, let arms come down to the mat. Soften in here. Rest is just important as the strengthening part. Letting your muscles learn how to release gives you an opportunity to practice on your mat and take that out into the other aspects of your life. So those are 3 variations. Actually, I think we did 4. A few on the forearm and 1 on the hand with extended arm. I hope you found something that worked for you. Return to this video so you can build up your practice. I will be here for you, working through poses one at a time, helping you gain strength, whole body strength, focus, building your brain power, learning new things, and feeling confident in your own self. Take care.